Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's been a bit, just been busy. Been busy this summer, and when it seems that I have time and it's just ungodly hot outside and I just haven't felt like going out in the heat. But always thinking about RC, still, trying to keep up with everybody's videos. So not running much lately. I decided recently it was time to sell off some rigs. And so I've still got some listed for sale locally. I've sold several, and always on Amazon and other sites looking at stuff. And I ran across this on Amazon. I had never heard of it before, so then I went over to YouTube, and there's videos on there of this rig. And for the price, it seemed like it could be quite a nice little mini crawler. Looking behind me here at the collection of mini crawlers, I need another one, like I need a hole in my head. So I picked this up. I picked up a different one as well. I don't know if I'll unbox that one or not. I might. But anyways, this one here is the UDI RC Snow Leopard, a 124 scale RC crawler. This one interested me because of the price point. First off, it comes with the red and the black. There's a blue and a yellow. I thought the yellow really popped, but on Amazon there weren't any of these that offered prime shipping. And a lot of times with the stuff that doesn't have prime shipping, I don't know, I just get a little nervous about that. I'm sure it would have been fine. I just had to wait like a week or 10 days. But I decided to go with this one. It was $139.99. I'll try to remember to put a link in the description if you want to check them out. But this is seemingly, from everything I've seen on videos, quite a capable little crawler. And like I said, I had never heard of this till I ran across it on Amazon the other day. It has a brushless outrunner motor, oil-filled shocks, metal gears. It just seems like a really nice little unit. So I'm going to crack the box open and we'll take a closer look. Alright, so we got everything out of the box. Man, that thing was packed tight, packed really well. Truck looks great. We'll have a look at that in a second. A bunch of paperwork I'll fly through. This is just a disclaimer and safety instructions. This is your operating instructions for your radio over here. Radio takes 4 AA batteries, and this just gives you, goes over the different modes and trims and everything like that. This is your all about the LiPo battery that comes with it. This sheet here is for the speed control and receiver, and then here are just all the specifications of the outrunner motor. Then you have a detailed owner's manual, and there are plenty of exploded parts views with parts numbers. As of the time of this video, I have not researched parts for this. Hope I'm never going to need parts. We'll see. And you get 3 separate decal sheets to apply any old way you want. So before I run this, I'll have to figure out which ones I want to put on there and hopefully make it look nice. Looks like on all these body panels here, there's that film I'm going to have to peel off of all of these. And speaking of the body panels, looks like everything on this truck is tiny hex hardware. But what's really cool, you get 2 seemingly nice little hex drivers. Nice touch that they throw in there. Then you've got your baggie with your USB charger, your T-wrench, and it looks like different shock spacers for your shocks. Here's a battery that comes with the car. It's a 7.4 volt, 350 milliamp hour 2-cell LiPo. Talking about the radio. Has all your different adjustabilities, steering trims, throttle trims, modes. Up here there will be lights indicating which steering mode you're in, because this car has 4-wheel steer as well. And here channel 4 is for your transmission. You just have a high and a low speed. The middle setting is just going to be like a neutral setting. Not terribly uncommon. The radio feels fine. Kind of here on the wheel, I don't know how to explain it, kind of maybe feels a tad on the cheap side, but as long as it makes the truck go forward, backwards, left, right, switch between the different steering modes, that's all I care about. And here is the car. You access the battery bay here in the back. You just pull that up and there pops your battery. Here is your receiver. Down here there are open areas if you want to add some lights and such, which this truck does have lights on it right off the bat as well. And we'll get that in there later. But 2 LEDs up front. I thought, maybe not. Oh yeah, there are LEDs up here in the back as well. You know, you have your little fake fans there. Little driver cockpit with a driver and a co-pilot with some decals thrown on there, not heavily detailed, but not too bad. Not too shabby at all. Like I said, these are oil shocks, 4-wheel steer. The tires, they don't feel horrible. I mean, I feel like depending on what you're trying to do, if you're trying to do some serious technical crawling, these tires probably aren't going to be the best. But they don't feel like the worst ones I've ever had either. They're not glued. They don't feel like there's foam in there. Underneath we see plastic, all plastic components. Not a big surprise there, given the cost of this car and what it does offer. Axle mounted servos, and yeah, why don't we pop the battery in? I'll pop some batteries into the radio and we'll just have a little quick benchtop test before I wrap this one up. Alright, so we got the batteries in the radio, battery in the car, and yeah, I'm pretty excited about this one. First I'll show you the lights. Nice bright ones up front. Red ones look pretty snappy there in the back. So like I said, this one has 4-wheel steer, and I think it's this button here. Yeah, this will take you through your different steering modes. So there in mode 2 is just your rear steer. Mode 3, 4-wheel steer. Mode 4, crab steer, and then back to 1, which is your front wheel steer. But probably the coolest feature of this rig, and I don't believe that I've had it in any of my crawlers, this will be the first one, and really the main reason why I bought this. If any of my rigs have it, it might be that Hobby Plus CR18, but I'm not sure. I don't think it does. But this has FOC, which is field oriented control. It gives you a more linear throttle response, more controllable in low situations. So I'm just going to pull the trigger to get this thing going, and once I get the car going up to this little obstacle here, I'm just going to keep my finger on the throttle and not move it. I'm not going to need to give it more throttle to get it up and over. That's what the FOC does. So we'll get it going just a little bit, and you see I'm keeping my finger in the same position. And it's just keeping that nice, smooth, linear throttle response, giving you excellent low-end throttle response. That is really, really cool to me. And again, you're getting all this. You're getting oil-filled shocks, LED lights, field-oriented control, 4-wheel steer with a brushless outrunner motor. You're getting all this in a package for $139.99. Some of the other listings had it $1 or $2 cheaper that did not have the Prime shipping. But yeah, I was super excited once I saw this on Amazon and I started looking up videos. I thought, how come I've never seen this thing before? So I think that's about going to wrap this one up. Like I said, I picked up two mini crawlers. I might show the other one. I might do an unboxing. I don't know. There's a million of them out there. I hope to get this one out soon. Got to peel all this stuff off, get some decals on there, make it look nicey nice. And I did also, with the rest of my money from the rigs that I did sell up to this point, picked up a couple of upgrades for the not the Axial, but the TRX4M, the Defender. I picked up some metal diff covers, which I've never bought any of these before. This is my first set, and I was surprised pulling them out of the envelope. Yeah, this should really add some decent weight down low. Then I added some high clearance metal links for it as well to throw on that rig when I get the time, just to see, you know, hey, is it going to help the truck out at all? But yeah, super excited about this one here. It just seems like you get quite a nice bang for your buck for $140. So super excited. Maybe I can get this one out tomorrow and give it a shot, hopefully. And guys, that's going to wrap this one up. As always, thanks for taking some time out of your day to check out my videos. Till the next time, everyone, stay safe. We'll see you around.